Good evening, and welcome to the Wednesday Spirituality and Healing Meet. We are in the series Conversations with God, and this is the 13th session. Before we move on with this session, let's have some people share what is opening up for them in the sessions that they have attended. Maybe not only from the Wednesday sessions or this series of Conversations with God, but also from the earlier sessions. So we have been doing these sessions since 2 years now, right? The Wednesday sessions are on since more than 2 years now. So obviously, people who have been attending right from the beginning, they must have really moved on the spiritual journey and gained a lot of insight. So anything that you would like to share from your life, okay? Maybe some topics that you would like to see me adding those in the Wednesday meets. Maybe you have some expertise in some field, you want to share that, please go ahead and do that. So we can take about 3 to 5 minutes. Anyone who would like to share something from your life, share something about your expertise. Obviously, the framework being the spirituality and the healing meet that we have. So in this context, so anything that you want to share or ask about about your spiritual journey, you're most welcome to do that. So we will invite. In fact, this invitation is for all of you to share anything that you feel like which is close to your heart, which you want others to know, which possibly we are not aware of it right now. So you can share that, and all of us can benefit from there, right? And of course, as we normally do, if you have any questions, anything that is not clear for you, any topic that you want to be, you want us to have that discussion, you can please mention that, and we will see to it that it is added in the next sessions, right? So with this, let us move on with the session for today. Let's have a recap of not a recap actually. Let's have a sharing of the experiences that you have had so far in your life. So breakdowns, breakthroughs, any important thing that you learned from here which you could apply in your life. So please go ahead. Anybody who would like to share that? Amitji just now shared what he got out of his participation. So anyone else who would like to share that, please go ahead. कौन बोलना चाहेंगे?
Hi, this is
Yeah, go
मैं
ahead.
संतोष बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, so मैं इसको कैसे present करूँ मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. See, the thing is, from the classes that I have attended and the knowledge that I have gained and the part
थोड़ा
that you
सा
have
क्लियरली बोलिए
shown.
संतोष जी, थोड़ा सा क्लियरली बोलिए.
Okay, now you
Into
are
the
able
mic.
to hear me.
Into the mic, हाँ.
Okay, so whatever knowledge that you have gave and whatever the path that you have shown, I eventually started reading Bhagavad Gita and then revealing too many of the spiritual things. Like not only Bhagavad Gita, but other Sadguru and other gurus who are actually there. So eventually I started reciting Hanuman Chalisa and other stuff. So मेरे जिंदगी में जो भी अभी हो रहा है ना, like I have taken a very big risk and I am not sure how it is going to be happen in the future. But अगर मेरे साथ कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है, I am feeling that is all because of the spirituality. So मुझे अभी ये confusion हो रहा है कि is it a coincidence that the good things happened or is it just my mind is saying that this is happening because of the spirituality, because you are going into that path, this thing happens.
Okay. So you will have to repeat that question again. I was hearing your sharing. So you have started listening to many other videos of Sadhguru and all that. So what is the question here?
See, the thing is, अगर मेरे साथ अगर कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है, ठीक है, इस टाइम में मेरे साथ कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है, तो मैं उसको ये सोचता हूँ कि भगवान मेरे साथ अच्छे कीजिए क्योंकि मैं उस पाथ में अभी चल रहा हूँ, ठीक है.
नहीं,
तो
क्लियर नहीं
अगर वो
हुआ
अच्छा हो
संतोष जी,
रहा है,
क्लियर
वो
नहीं हो रहा है. यू विल हैव टू रिपीट दैट क्लियरली. अगर कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है तो क्या बोल रहे हो आप?
अगर वो अच्छा हो रहा है तो मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि वो भगवान ने मेरे लिए अच्छा किया है क्योंकि मैं वो स्पिरिचुअलिटी के पाथ में चल रहा हूँ धीरे धीरे, ठीक है. लेकिन मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि वो सच में स्पिरिचुअलिटी के कारण हो रहा है कि वो जस्ट ए कोइंसिडेंस.
Okay. So you want to know that answer, right?
Yes. Is it really
So you have
because
to
of the
understand
spirituality?
what is the law of karma. Explain me that first. First, let us take this as a question. Okay. let us take this as a question. So this is a question which Arjuna is asking. Okay. Now let me know who would like to be the Krishna, invoke the divine in you, and answer this question. Anyone can do that. So this time I will take a backseat. Let me do some role plays here. So who would like to invoke the Krishna in yourself and invoke the godliness in you and answer this question? Everybody clear on that question? If it is not clear, I will explain to you. What Santoshi is saying is, there are some good things which are happening to him. So he doesn't know whether it is his efforts on the spiritual journey which God is rewarding him. Okay. Or is it just a coincidence? Is that the question, Santoshi? Am I right? That is the question?
Yes, absolutely right.
Perfect. So everybody has listened to this now. So this is the question from Arjuna. So now invoke the Krishna in you and answer this question. Krishna is symbolic, right? So invoke the divine in you and answer this question. What will the God say? So we have attended the session of conversations with God for long, right? So what will the God say? If God were to answer this question, what would God say? Yes, Sylvia, you go ahead.
I think God would say, be happy that good things are happening. Why are you even thinking why it is happening? And you must be doing good. That's why good is happening to you. What you sow, so shall you reap.
So one way of God is saying is that if good things are happening to you, enjoy, be grateful, and be happy. Be happy, be joyful, right? Be grateful, great. Okay, that is one answer that God could give. But he wants an answer. So answer from the God will be in the form of only two languages, right? Remember that? What are the two languages that God will say? What are the
First
two
one is
languages?
Tathastu.
Tathastu and?
First one.
One is Tathastu, right? Tathastu will come when you make a statement. You know?
Yes.
If you make a statement, God will say Tathastu. Be there. So if you say I'm small, I'm weak, I'm helpless, I'm victim, God will say Tathastu. Be that. Okay. And if you say that, okay, I'm powerful, I'm peaceful, I'm powerful, I'm loveful, so God will say Tathastu. This is statement. Whatever statement you make, God will say Tathastu to it. That is one way. Please go on mute if there is a lot of disturbance. Okay. If you want to answer something, then be on mute. And what is the second question? Second thing that God will say, God will teach you some universal law. So what is the universal law here? Which universal law will answer this query of Arjun? Whatever is happening to me, why is it happening to me? Is it a coincidence or is it God's grace? That's the question.
Law of karma.
Law of karma. So explain the law of karma. Amiji, go ahead. Explain law of karma to him.
So whatever we do, whatever karmas that we would have done in this life or past life, it will come back to us in some or the other form for sure. But I think more precisely, when Santosh was asking, is it a coincidence or is it happening because of spirituality? Immediately, what I thought of is that actually it is both, and it is spirituality which is probably coming back in the form of coincidences. So maybe the walk or your journey in the spiritual path is creating those coincidences, and in the real 3D or material world, you may not be able to see that connect ever. But I think there will be an inner calling which will tell you, and you can connect the dots in some time that yes, this coincidence happened because of the journey that you are on now. That's my view. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. But to be more specific, what Santoshi is asking is something good is happened to him. Why is that good happening to him?
Why good is love?
God is becoming happy with him? Does God become happy with us? Or does God become angry with us? Santoshi, what do you think?
तो वो जो कर्मा हमने past life में किए हैं, God never be happy or never be sad. He, like whatever karma that we have done, it will come back to us.
Correct.
So it
That
will
is
be
the law of
constant.
karma, right? So God will never punish you or reward you. God is impartial.
Yes.
God will set up the universal laws, and in this case, it is the law of karma which is applying. Correct? So whatever
Yes.
you are receiving is a result of the karma that you have done in the past. And the past means also whatever you have done in the morning. Even that is past. Correct? What you have done in the past life is also past.
Yes.
Correct? So
Yes.
And you are walking on the spiritual journey. Your question was, since I am walking on the spiritual journey, I've started reading Bhagavad Gita, I've started listening to Sadhguru, so I'm doing some good karmas, right? So because of these good karmas,
Yes.
some of the result could be coming because of this also, right? Because this also you are
Yes.
doing, ना? ये भी तो आप कर्म कर चुके हैं ना, तो इसका फल भी तो मिलेगा ना आपको. हो सकता है उसका कुछ फल आ रहा हो. You can't pinpoint it, like Amit ji said. You can't pinpoint it. You can't join the dots right now कि ये इसी की वजह से हुआ है. You can't say that. But in the universe, nothing goes wrong. In the universe, nothing goes uncalculated. So maybe the past lives karma, maybe the karma of your childhood, maybe the present day karma in the morning also, and whatever chanting you did in the morning, whatever video you saw in the morning, even all that has thus finally all that has added up to the experience that you are having right now. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can look at it that way. So what is the best way to do that? Be grateful to God, be joyful, like Sylvia ji said, and keep doing good karmas. Keep doing good karmas.
Yes.
So whatever you are going to face will not only be coming from the past karmas, plus also this karma that you are doing right now, this will also contribute to your results maybe tomorrow evening or maybe to today evening. So
Yes.
focus on the present karma that is in your control, and your karma will create your destiny. That is the universal law.
Okay.
So it is never a coincidence. Coincidence only means you don't know what is the cause. That's all. You are
Okay.
seeing an effect, you don't know what is the cause, so you call it a coincidence. But there is nothing called coincidence in the universe. Everything is cause and effect. That you need to understand. That is the universal. Right?
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
is that answer acceptable to everybody? Yes. Good. So that is the universal law. Okay. Yes, Santoshi, very good. We should acknowledge Santoshi and all those who participated as the invoking the Krishna in them, right? So Amit ji, Sylvia ji, everybody contributed. Great, good job. Yes, Leslie, go ahead. You wanted to share something?
I have one more interpretation towards it.
Good.
And my interpretation is that we are conditioned beings. So, like, it is so much in our interpretation that whatever is happening to us, is we interpret it as this is good happening and this is bad happening. So it is also in the interpretation as such, nothing is happening. It is just your interpretation that is happening, that it is good happening or bad happening. That is my plain and simple understanding.
Yeah, but that is not a universal law. Universal law is cause and effect. Whatever you are experiencing now is an effect, and there is a cause behind it. If you understand it, it is not a coincidence. If you don't understand it, you may call it a coincidence. Right? Good or bad की बात नहीं कर रहा. Cause and effect की बात कर रहा हूँ.
No, because sir said कि मेरे साथ कुछ चीजें हो रही हैं, मुझे लग रहा है कि अच्छी हो रही हैं, क्योंकि मैं स्पिरिचुअल पाथ पे चल रहा हूँ, तो मैं उसको आंसर दे रहा हूँ कि नॉट नेसेसरी कि कुछ चीजें अच्छी या बुरी हो रही हैं. It is your interpretation that something is good happening because of your own conditioning.
But he is experiencing something, no? That is the effect. He is experiencing something that is an effect. Good or bad effect बात की बात है. That is an interpretation. But the effect तो हो रहा है ना उसकी लाइफ में कुछ. That is what he is observing. That effect is because of a cause. That's all I'm saying.
No, I get that. Whatever is happening is perfectly fine. What I'm saying is कि उसको वो interpret कर रहे हैं कि ये अच्छा हो रहा है और बुरा हो रहा है.
As a human being, he will interpret. Let him interpret.
Exactly.
That is fine. That is his life, his interpretation, good and bad. That is okay. As long as he is not judging others, it is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. अपनी लाइफ में तो मैं बोलूंगा ना, आज प्रमोशन मिला, अच्छा हुआ, आज अच्छा सा खाना खाया, मजा आया. अब ये इंटरप्रिटेशन ही होगा, लेकिन जो भी है मेरे लिए तो इफेक्ट है ना. So I look at it from whatever is happening in my life is an effect for which there is a cause, which is okay. That is the universal law. So we have to always understand what is the universal law which is governing the events in our life. If you look at that, then you will be impartial. Then you will not be judgmental. Then you will be free from the interpretations part of it. You will still have interpretation, but then at least you can distinguish it. That is the only thing. As a human being, we will interpret it. That is fine. Right? Leslie, you are absolutely right what you're saying. Only thing is, universal law अगर पकड़ना है तो हम cause and effect पकड़ेंगे यहाँ से. कोई भी effect हो रहा है life में, तो there has to be a cause. It cannot be a coincidence. That is the learning. I hope that is clear to everybody. Any discussion on that? Leslie, is that okay? Yeah? You are on mute. So you say yes or a thumbs up.
Yeah, we can go with it.
Right. Okay, good. Let's have someone else. Anybody else who has any kind of questions or anything you want to share, anything you want to ask, please go ahead. So this is a kind of role play. I wanted to actually do that so that everybody gets a chance to be an Arjun as well as a Krishna. So you can ask a question. This is actually the practice that we want to do. You can have a question like Arjun, and sit back, invoke the divine in you, invoke the Krishna in you, and answer that. And trust me, it works. You can ask the question and you can yourself give the answer. Only look at what is the universal law. That is the only place where you will get the answer. Yes? So anybody else? Anyone else who has any question? Please go ahead. Anyone else who wants to ask any question? Vivek ji, any questions you have? Anything you want to ask? Please go ahead.
No, sir, no.
No questions? Everything clear?
Shashi,
Yes.
wanted to ask, last time also I was wanting to ask you something. The thing was coming in my mind, like meditation, you become one with yourself, or in the sense you come closer to God, and it kind of gives you happiness, something which you forget everything else, and you are I mean, I don't know how to express it, but can it not be that if people involve themselves in things which make them happy, which makes them forget all the misery, the past, the future, and they, for that particular moment, suppose somebody is doing meditation for 1 hour, but somebody involves themselves in doing something which makes them extremely happy and makes you forget it. Is that not a form of meditation?
See, you're trying to say that you get involved maybe in some creative activity, right? Maybe dancing, maybe singing, and you're lost, and you're completely lost in that, immersed in that, and you are one with the divine kind of a thing, correct?
Yeah.
Or like Sachin Tendulkar playing cricket, or Lata Mangeshkar singing, could be that, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that is basically invoking the creativity in you, which is good. Okay. But then the purpose of meditation is not only to be just happy. What is the purpose of meditation? Tell me. What is the purpose of meditation? One thing that you have picked up is perfect. Meditation makes you one with the object of your desire. Could be divine, could be singing, could be painting, could be anything. So you are one with that, and you are lost to the world. What else is the benefit of meditation? Think about it.
Cleansing of mind and soul.
One at a time. Yeah, Leslie, go ahead.
I was saying just to become completely present to the moment, being aware
That is what
to the
she's
very
saying.
moment.
Present to the moment. At that moment of time, you are into painting, into singing, into whatever. So you are one with that. That is one important aspect of meditation. You are lost to the entire world. You are lost to the outside world. You are completely engrossed into one thing. Right? So that is one. It could be divine, it could be painting, it could be singing, it could be anything. That is fine. Perfectly fine, right? Okay. Yes. What is the
and have a better control over the inner world.
Pardon?
To know the inner world and have the better control over it. Because outer world is the reflection of the inner world.
Outer world is a reflection of the inner world. So you are basically doing what? Knowing the inner world. Okay. So meditation is a way of doing introspection, knowing your inside world. Okay. Right.
Exactly.
What else can meditation do? What else does meditation do? When you are seeing your inside world, what will happen to the inside world? विकारों को क्या होगा? जो चित्त में आपके विकार हैं, उनका क्या होगा?
निर्जरा होगी.
cleansing and healing of brain and soul, mind and soul.
नहीं, clear नहीं हुआ. I can't hear you. I can't understand. Say that again.
Cleansing and healing of mind and soul.
Okay, so you're talking of cleansing. Okay, cleansing of the soul. Possibly you're talking of cleansing the chit. We can say that. तो आपके
Yes.
meditation से क्या होता है? You are basically looking into your inside world and getting free from the vikars. Getting free from the vikars. काम, क्रोध, मोह, लोभ, अहंकार, ये जो आपके अंदर वायरस घुसे पड़े हैं, विकार जो हैं, इनसे फ्रीडम मिलती है ना. विपासना में हम क्या करते हैं? यही तो कर रहे हैं ना. We see that, we observe it and we let it go. So you are getting freedom from the vikars. And then you are aligning all the internal resources. When you are looking inside, जो अभी दिवेश जी ने कहा, looking inside you means what? You are looking inside the 5 elements of your body and the 3 elements of your mind are in sync. So your productivity and effectiveness goes up in a big way. Whatever you
Very
want
true.
to do, you will be able to focus in your actions later on. Your mind becomes absolutely steadfast. Correct? Your body and mind coordination will become absolutely great. So we have Zen masters who are in meditation, and then there are people who do Kung Fu and yoga and all that. What are they doing? They are completely coordinating all the aspects of their body and all the aspects of their mind together. They're perfectly aligned. So your productivity and your effectiveness will go up. Get that? And with that, you can be one with your creative effort that you're doing. Could be painting, singing, or whatever. That will help you to perform better there. So meditation is slightly different from what other things that you are doing and getting lost in that work. That itself may not be, is in a meditative state, you can do that better. That's what I would say. But the purpose of meditation is, number 1, to get rid of your vikars. Number 2, to align all your internal resources so that your productivity and effectiveness can go up. And of course, the third and the most important thing is that it will move you, propel you forward, like taking a flight on your spiritual journey. So you can move forward on the spiritual journey and move towards self-realization. That is an important vehicle, you can say, for spirituality and making you self-realized over time. So that is the purpose of meditation, right? So meditation can be a real, you can say, that is the first step. Then there are many other steps which will take you to spiritual elevation. That way it is perfect, right? I hope answer is clear to everybody. Sylvia ji, yeah, good, very good. All right, let's acknowledge Sylvia ji and everybody who contributed. Very good. Yes, Leslie, good.
Another thing that I call meditation as that we get connected to who we are.
Obviously. बॉडी एंड माइंड को कोऑर्डिनेट कर लिया तो अब पहले अंदर देखा, फिर विकारों को साफ किया, फिर अपने आप को कोऑर्डिनेट किया, वो हु वी आर में आ गया ना सब. That is why you will be able to do that, because you get in touch with yourself. Yes, Amit ji, go ahead.
I wanted to share that I look at meditation from 2 different tangents of time. One is acute benefit that we get immediately after or during the session, and the other is in a long run. So, for example, being in the moment, carpe diem, capturing the moment, and also getting connected to the divine, feeling one with the divine. Now, this is something which is the effect which is instant, which is the same session during the same session. And the other thing which also we need to keep in mind is what is the long-term effect, which is the transformation. So, for example, when we take a medicine, it can instantly help in acute situation, and prolonged use can lead to another aspect or benefit of having taken that medicine. And also for food, we eat, okay, in young age we eat, it instantly addresses our hunger, but if we have the intention, it is going to make me grow, and we actually grow as well. So that is the second effect which meditation has. And that effect is, I think the benefit is to uplift the vibrations at the spiritual level and slowly awake. I mean, it's not just always overnight. So the transformation leading to the vibrational frequency of the soul going up and staying there. I think so. These are the 2 different categories of the benefits of meditation. And I think that if I have to talk about the acute benefit, which comes to me at least, is the transcendental or samadhi state, which is not always possible. It happens for a few seconds, but that is the acute benefit that,
Correct.
we want to talk about.
Very right. So some immediate relaxation effects will immediately be seen. You do Yog Nidra, your BP and everything will come down very fast, and you will be absolutely relaxed. So your body and mind can get relaxed immediately, which is the immediate effect, like taking a tablet, right? But then you do that regularly for days and months and years, and you see the progress in your spirituality. Definitely. Perfect. Very good, Amitji. Good job. All right. Anyone else who would like to share? और कोई किसी भी मुद्दे पे कोई सवाल कोई शेयर करना चाह रहे हो? Anybody who wants to share some of his expertise, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, anything that you want to touch on, any new topic? Please go ahead.
Quite often I am waking up in around that 3:30 to 4 o'clock time. I don't know how it happens. Suddenly out of mid of the sleep, I get awakened. Then I realize that maybe it is for divine connect. I mean, then I spend that time to be connected to myself, focus on divine, try to meditate, and after that, about some session of self introspection, then I again go back to my practical sleep. But my question is that, is it some transformation happening? Do I see it as some transformation, or is it a natural process, or it's something, some kind of a logical
waking
phenomenon?
up at an odd hour, maybe 3:30 in the morning. Is it are you waking up daily there by accident?
Yeah, in just mid around that time, the sleep gets awake. I get awake.
So you mean to say every day you are waking up around 3:30, and then how long are you awake?
About 1 hour.
1 hour. So around 4:30, and you are in the same lying posture?
No, I sit and
you get up from your bed. Then
I sit, move.
1 hour, whatever you need to do, you do that for 1 hour, and then again, what happens after that?
And then I again go back to sleep, calm and peace.
So if you want some transformation to happen, make it a habit of getting up at 3:30 and not sleeping at all. Then something can happen, right? Even this is a good effort, by the way. But if you are a real sadhak, if you want to really move forward on the spiritual journey, my suggestion would be get up at 3:30, do your meditation, do whatever else comes to your mind. If you want to study something, do that, because this is the best time for you to get up. If your mind is already awake and you're connecting with the divine, you should use that time for your spiritual upliftment. Don't sleep at 4:30 then, right?
Yeah.
Find out ways how to sleep early that evening, possibly. Okay. Yeah, then it could be a practice, and that which can be uplifting for you and as a transformation possible. But if you get up at 3:30 and you're sleeping back at 4:30, the effect will not be lasting. It will not be a magical transformation. That is what I mean. Rest is up to you. You do. It is your life, your experience, unique है. तो जो हो रहा है उसको होने दीजिए. But if you want to build on that, I would suggest continue that, and maybe go for a walk, or maybe see a sunrise. Do whatever you want to do. But use that time for your spiritual upliftment. Then it will be a proper thing. And it should not be an accident. It should be a choice. You get up every day. Make it a habit. Then it can help. Right?
So is it like I'm मतलब मैं पूछना चाह रहा हूँ कि ये जो मेरा मिड ऑफ द स्लीप में उठना होता है, कई बार ऐसा मैं सोचता भी नहीं हूँ कि मैं उठूंगा, बट आई डोंट नो.
कई बार क्या सोचते हो?
I thought of sleeping till आराम से कि okay, I'll have a good nap the whole night, but it doesn't happen that way. Around that mid of the early hours, I usually get woke up, or something happens that my sleep gets disturbed and I wake up.
That is fine. So it is a calling for you. If you're getting up at 3:30, it's great. Use that time. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you can use that time, you do that. ठीक है ना? तो 3:30 उठ रहे हो, बहुत अच्छी बात है. उसके बाद यूज करो उसे. 6-7 बजे तक बहुत अच्छा टाइम रहता है. 3:30 से 7 बजे तक बहुत अच्छा टाइम होता है. You read scriptures, read Bhagavad Gita, do whatever you want to do, whatever is your calling, do that. That's what I'm saying.
Shashi
Don't be in a hurry to sleep at 4:30.
Okay.
ठीक है ना, यूटिलाइज दैट
शशि जी,
टाइम।
वैसे ब्रह्म मुहूर्त का टाइमिंग क्या होता है वैसे?
वही है, 3:30 से शुरू होता है।
ओके, पहले मेरे
3:40
मेरे साथ भी ऐसे ही होता था. आई वॉज वेक अप एट 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 is still good enough, but Brahma Muhurt starts from 3:40 actually. You get up at 3:30 and then it starts. 3-4 hours if you can devote, it will be very good for your spiritual journey. That is what generally people say, right?
अभी मैंने ओशो के एक मेडिटेशन का वो ज्वाइन किया था, तो इट स्टार्ट्स एट 3 o'clock, आई थिंक 3 to 6 o'clock.
Anytime 3, because by the time they come into the rhythm, it would be around 3:30. So 3:30 is the best time. 3:30 is what the Brahma Muhurt starts, so which is good. Right?
तो ऐसा होता क्यों है कि ऑटोमेटिकली अपना मॉर्निंग में नींद खुल जाती है?
Yeah, it is good, no? If you're doing that, it's a calling for you to wake up.
ओके.
Soul wants to wake up.
मगर बेटर हाफ तो सोने के लिए बोल देती है.
वो अलग, बेटर आपके सुनो तो सोते रहो, सोल के सुनोगे तो बढ़िया होगे. Yeah,
Yes,
that is
yes,
your
yes.
choice, entirely your choice. How keen are you on your spiritual journey? That will depend on that. Right?
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
Okay, good. So everybody is aware of that Brahma Muhurt time, and everybody is aware of the importance of the time. Now rest is up to you. If you want to get up, you get up. If you want to sleep, you sleep. You have been sleeping for many lifetimes anyway, so you can do that this lifetime also. Not a big deal. Huh? Okay, let's acknowledge everybody. Okay, good. All right. Any other question? Anything else that you want to ask? Koi doubt? Koi question? Anything you would like to share?
So, Shashi, this particular thing that has been shared that 3-3:30 उठते हैं और उसके बाद मेडिटेट करते हैं, दोनों सर्स को एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है इस चीज का. ये चीज मेरे साथ भी होती है. आई ऑल्सो गेट अप बाय इटसेल्फ एंड मेडिटेट करता हूँ. उसके बाद इवन आई टेंड टू काइंड ऑफ गो बैक टू स्लीप एंड इट्स अ वेरी वेरी डीप एंड कामिंग स्लीप. But the only thing is, I don't interpret it in any way. I just simply think that it's just a physical, biological clock which starts getting tuned, and वो automatically होने लगता है. It's not the divine calling or anything, as per my interpretation. I just simply feel कि body अपनी clock अपने आप ही बना लेती है, वो अपने आप होने लगता है वो सब चीज़.
Right. If that empowers you, you take that. Ultimately, everything is an interpretation. Whatever empowers you, you take that. If you take it is a biological clock which is on, if that empowers you, you accept that. If they want to accept that it is a divine calling and they want to do something divine, go ahead and accept that. Whatever empowers you. Yeah. But you should make it a habit. If you want a real lasting transformation in your life, make it a habit. Then it can make some good contribution to you, whichever way. It should not be an accident. It should be a conscious choice and a habit. Then it makes a lot of difference. Right? Okay, good. Anyone else who has any other topic or anything else that you want to ask? Please go ahead. Dharampuri ji, आपको कुछ पूछने हैं? You want to ask something? No, your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear. Either remove the headphones and then talk. Not clear. No, voice is not clear. Okay. So you'll have to remove that headphone and try again. Anyone else who would like to share? Anything that you want to share or ask question? Okay, let me ask a question. We have covered many topics in our Wednesday meet. Anyone who has any choice of topics that you want to see that we address that? Though we have taken diverse topics in this Wednesday meet. So
Relationship.
topic that you think that we should include that, you can suggest that and we will consider that and maybe include that from the next session onwards. Or we will have a new series from next week. Yes.
Okay.
Shashi, there is a thing that I would like to ask you. See, like I was going through some other videos where the people were saying that if you will keep some kind of germs or if you will keep some kind of materials at your home or some kind of, candlesticks at your home or something, I'm not exactly sure. So that will help you to improve your spiritual journey. So is that true? And if then, some people say that if you're having a black color kind of curtains at your home, or if you're
If you
having
have
these kind
what?
of black color kind of curtains, or if you will wear black color kind of dress, then it
Black
will not
color.
impact
Black
you.
color.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, yes, black color. So, are there any kind of these kind of rules that are actually really set? I'm not sure, but are there these kinds of things that are there, like having a germ or black color things that you keep it in your room, then that will actually bring a negativity in your spiritual journey?
I cannot understand most of the things that you are saying, Santoshi. All I can understand is you're talking of some color code. Okay. So you are asking for importance of
No,
black
no,
color. Are you asking for the
no,
importance
no,
of black color?
no. What I'm saying, what I'm, hello?
Are you using headphones? Are you using
Yes,
headphone? Remove the headphone
yes.
and speak into the mic.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, now are you able to hear
Yeah,
me?
much better. We can't hear you. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
fine.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Okay. So what I was saying is, see, there are a lot of people who says that, like even I've seen a lot of videos regarding that, that if you will keep some kind of germs, or if you keep some candlesticks at your room, or if you're having some like, then those are actually good impact in the path of spirituality. And some people say that there are some negative things, like if you're having a black color kind of curtains in your home, or some kind of demonic photo at your place, okay, then that will bring negativity in your spiritual journey and other stuff. So are those true? If in case, then we actually are being in a place where we are not knowledgeable enough to know what are the things that we need to do and what are the things that we need to avoid.
Okay.
So
So
any comments on
let
that?
me tell you this way. Basically, you have to understand, since your body is made up of the 5 elements. You know the 5 elements of the body?
Air, water, soil,
Earth,
and all those
water,
stuff.
fire, air, and space. Correct?
Yes.
Now, this is also there in your house. The earth element is there, the water element is there, the air element is there, space element is there. Correct? Yes? Hello? This is also there in your home. Correct? In your workplace. In anywhere that you go, you are surrounded by this only, right? So there is an earth element, there is a water element, there is a fire element, there is an air element, there is a space element. You can heal this in your body, you can heal this in your home, you can heal this in your surroundings. Okay. So when you burn some incense or good, there is a good aroma around, or if you see that the water element is healed, if you see that the earth element is healed, so there are crystals which heal the house. Okay. There are some good fragrance incense sticks which can heal the space around. So you are actually healing all the 5 elements of the house if you're staying in the house. Okay. And color code, definitely color code is there because all your chakras are also having the rainbow color. So you can heal the color of the various chakras, various ways by different colors, the rainbow colors. So you use a violet color, deep blue color, indigo color, blue color, okay, pink color, green color. So all these are colors which will heal you. The colors are very powerful in healing. So you need to understand and use this judiciously. Don't go blindly after them, but you can use them judiciously to heal your home and heal yourself. That's all I would say right now. Okay. But yes, these are important and these can heal your house and yourself in a very much better way. You can be more peaceful and you can be more happy in an atmosphere which is powered by these you can say all the 5 elements if they are healed. Yes. So Santoshi, did I answer your question?
Yes. But we have very limited knowledge on this, right? So maybe if we can have a session on this, then this will be much better. So what kind of things that we
No,
can
I can't hear you
actually...
again. I can't hear you. Your voice is not
So
clear.
what I'm saying is, as we have very, like, especially me or maybe many people who might have joined very recently, might have very limited knowledge on this. So can we have a session on this also? Like, if
This is
possible.
part of the healing activity that we teach. Okay, that's as a healer, you would need to know that. So we do that. You can Google search it, you will easily get it. But if you want, we can have a session. But it is hard. It's a very small topic actually. How to heal the 5 elements is a
Okay.
very small topic. You can find that details from the Google. Okay, because it will basically saying that what kind of crystals you should use at home, or what kind of you can say incense sticks you can use at home, to heal your to give a good aroma, good feeling and all that. Okay, but if you want, I can refer it to you, not a problem. Having a session may not work because
Sure.
it's a very small topic. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But for those who are in the healers program, they are already aware of it, that we do this quite in a very extensive way in the healers program that we do, right? So I'll be talking about that when we talk of the Saturday program, because the Saturday program is basically on Vedic healing and Vedanta wisdom program that we do. And a orientation program is there on this Saturday, and from next batch onwards, we are starting a new batch, right? So there all the healers are taught all these ways how to heal yourself and to heal others, so that they can suggest these. So that is a part of that topic. But if you want specific information, I can send you that, right? All right, good, Santoshi. Thank you very much for asking that question. Yes. Anyone else who has any question or anything that you want to know?
Guruji,
I
one
think,
last question. Am I audible?
Who is speaking, sir? Mani, sir?
I am Mani from Dharmaburi.
Yeah, Mani, go ahead.
One small dispute among our partners. In 2016, I start one orphan school for rural, tribal, like that, parentless children. The building was given by one gentleman. He is the chairman of the school. I am the correspondent of the school. Each money I spend from my own, because there is no collection, or we didn't get any donation from others. So far, I spent near 20 lakh. Every year, the audit was mad, and the chairman accept everything. He told that I will share my money immediately to you within a year or two, he told. Finally, we sit and discussed that he is going to pay me about 16 lakh. He told he is going to give in 2 batches, but still he didn't give. The building worth is about 8 crore. The building is leased to that school. But today he brings some giants from somewhere, and he throw out all the things, and he unlock all the 18 rooms. He occupied the building. So I came back to my home. So many told that if you want money, you can go court. Otherwise, you let it be and come back with empty hand. So please, you suggest me whether I come back or I go to court.
You're asking me to advise you whether you should fight with him on the court?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? First, you tell me, no? What do you want to do?
I am almost in 50-50 whether to go to court or...
You have to understand your equation. There is one person who has robbed you of some money, right? That's what you're trying to tell me. There is some, whatever is the amount, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, whatever it is, some amount of money has been, he has cheated you, and then you want to take that money back from him, correct?
Yes.
If you have to go to the court, go to the court. What is the problem there?
Okay.
No, I don't understand. What is the point of asking me that? Like, you want my care?
Yes, the same point, the same point. The same point is very big persons. They are. I have no support.
Maniji. This is a life situation you are facing. You have to take a decision whether you have to go to the court or not. If you think you have been wronged and if you want to fight for your rights, you better go and fight. Unless you want to say, okay, fine, I give up everything as charity, and then give it to him as charity then. Okay. First of all, you need to understand. See, if you don't fight for what you have, what is your right, then don't cry what you didn't get. Okay. So if you want that money back, Go to the court and fight it out.
Okay.
Yeah. If you at least give it a fair try, no? At least you tried. If you didn't get it, you don't get it. That's fine. Different thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you are not fighting for what is yours, then don't cry for what you don't get. Simple law.
Yeah.
Huh? Even Krishna told Arjuna to fight for the kingdom, right? हस्तिनापुर के लिए महाभारत किया था ना. If you think it is your right and you need to get that money, go and fight it out.
Yes.
Big deal. Yes. All right. Of course, I was not prepared for such kind of a question in this session, of course, but that's fine. It's entirely your decision. What you want to do in your life is entirely your decision. You have to decide what you want to do in life, right? Okay. And it doesn't matter whether he's your brother or he's your uncle or who. If अधर्म का रास्ता है तो अधर्म का नाश करने के लिए लड़ाई करो, अधर्म के खिलाफ लड़ो. आप धर्म के पक्ष पे हो तो लड़ाई करो, धर्म युद्ध करो. That's it. All right. I hope the message is clear to everybody. So I hope such kind of questions don't come to me again.
Because I just ask your opinion.
I have no authority to suggest you anything. This is entirely your life decision. You have to take a call on that. There is no universal law. No, only universal law is if you are on the path of dharma, follow it. If somebody is on the path of adharma, face him. Stop him. That is the only universal law that I can tell you here. Okay. All right. Good. Let's acknowledge Maniji for that. Okay. Yes, I know it's a tough situation. You're going through maybe going through a lot of trauma because of this. But at the end of the day, you have to take a call. What do you want to do? Okay. All right. Good. Anyone else who has any question? We still have about 5 minutes left. So yes, Amitji, go ahead.
So when this session was about to start, I mean, the very objective was that we will share something which is probably in the mind of someone that he wants to put across. And obviously I had a point which I was thinking that maybe I will share. So going back to the very basics or the heights of spirituality. So there is one particular ingredient of spirituality that I consider as my most profound learning. And in the Vedanta sessions also, we've talked about this. So I will name this after a few seconds that I'm going to talk about. I have 7 statements to make. Yeah, all of them are related. They all are questions. You can answer those questions within yourself, and you will probably find it interesting. Some of them would have actually experienced something like this before, or maybe not. But after I complete 7 statements, you will say, yeah, I mean, I think there is nothing new in this, but probably it is a different way of saying what I started to look at that particular aspect. So first question, and I'll continue with the 7 questions. Okay. Yes. Do we get a little happier when we make others happy? You can answer within yourself. And do we feel bad when we hurt someone? If yes, does it mean that strangely there is some common element in both the parties, or there is something which is connecting the receptive cores of both the parties? I mean, there's something common which is connecting. 4th question, does it mean that there is some part of them in us and vice versa? 5th question, does it mean that we all are connected in some way? 6th, does it prove that there is something called oneness amongst all of us? 7th, is it one of the enough proof of oneness that we are all one? So this is one of the ways that I probably found very profound to make people understand that why they do not need to divide, hate, fight the way they're doing today across the world. If I hate someone, if I hurt someone, there is something inside me which does not make me feel happy. And if I make somebody feel happy, there is something which makes me feel happy. What is that connect? That connect is one of the proof that there is some common ingredient which exists in all consciousnesses that we can affect by our behavior or even thoughts. So that very ingredient is oneness. And if we kind of focus on it profoundly, and if entire world does it 8 billion, I think all the problems of this world can be taken care of.
Very good.
Yes, this one thing. So this is something that I want. Sorry.
I said good inquiry. Very good inquiry. Yeah.
Can I just share my opinion on this?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Go ahead, Tony.
अमित भाई, जो भी आपने अभी 7 सवाल किए, I totally understand what you've just said, but you know what? This is my interpretation, but it's my opinion कि ये आपके और हमारे जैसे लोगों के संस्कारों की वजह से भी ये फीलिंग, ये जज्बात हमारे अंदर रहते हैं.
For sure.
I know many people who can point blank on your face hurt you repeatedly and they will have no remorse whatsoever.
Correct, correct. So they're creating karma. So ठीक है, black ball भेजिए.
So वो उनके संस्कार हैं. ये हमारे संस्कार हैं कि हम अगर किसी को हर्ट करते हैं तो we get hurt in return, or we feel bad if we have done something bad to somebody. But this is honestly, this is हमारे ये संस्कार हैं. कई लोगों के पास तो ये जज्बा होता ही नहीं है.
एक बार बताऊंगा. So the person may show that he's become happy by hurting you, but inside, if he introspects even for a second, he will not be happy. He knows that he's done something wrong. The true nature of Atman is love. Anything that we do, so let's say there is a so I think that will get longer because I think we're hitting the clock right now. I think inside somewhere the person will surely not be very happy in long run. He will know that he's done something wrong.
I got that, Amitji. And Tony, meanwhile, let's not analyze others. Huh? This is for self-analysis. The whole session is for
I'm not
Swadhyay.
analyzing anybody.
तो हमको ये 7 क्वेश्चन अपने लिए एनालाइज करना है, and then you see whether you're moving forward on that. If all the answers are moving you forward on the spiritual journey, go ahead, enjoy.
Yeah. But his counter was that there are some people who still get happier by hurting others. That's what he.
I understand. 95% of the population is like that only. They are still rooted in tamas. They will do that. औरों को दुख पहुंचा के तभी तो इतना ज्यादा मारधाड़ हो रही है ना. You break somebody's head and then take the suitcase and run away. हर्ट करके ही तो पैसा चोरी किया ना. चोरी कर रहे हो, डाका डाल रहे हो, ये सब क्या कर रहे हो आप?
Yeah. So I think that will be a very distant example. So if we talk about our family and friends and people maybe in our organization who are not enemies, we are not in the battlefield. If we look at hurting themselves, I think there is a very high chance that our Antaratma and Chit will not be happy. We'll say, okay, yaar, kharab kar diya kisi ka mood.
Anyway, that is entirely your spiritual journey. So analyze this has to be done as a self-analysis. Then only it makes sense. If you keep analyzing the outside world, it will be a non-stop effort for the rest of your life. So it doesn't work.
My viewpoint in this is, as Amitji, one query was ki oneness. I see it as that everyone is unique. There is no oneness nahi hai. Sab apna apna. They are sum total of their karmas, their thoughts, their actions. So each individual is unique. There is
everybody is unique, but what Amitji is talking of, oneness as a humanity, as a one with the oneness with the divinity. Yeah. तो ये नहीं बोला कि everybody is same नहीं बोला है.
Okay. No, that is common thread which is of unity, which is uniting or running across everyone. But yes, everyone is I would say product of different karmas, different actions.
Obviously, that is there. Everybody is on a journey and a unique journey. So everybody's obviously karmic imprints are separate and the journey is separate. That's fine. Unique है. कोई इसमें कोई question नहीं है. Yes, Leslie, go ahead.
वो अमित जी के साथ जो क्वेश्चंस थे उससे when you were asking me asking us okay, what are the points or what is the area that you can have in your coming sessions, तो मेरे पास भी कुछ था, but and certainly अमित जी ने जो बोला तो उसी में से निकल के आया कि actually I would really like the sessions could be on duality and non-duality. तो मतलब
duality and non-duality.
Yeah, उस पे you can even cover Ashtavakra Gita and even rather Gita itself you can cover up if those sessions can be on that.
See, we have covered the Bhagavad Gita learnings in universal laws. Okay, we have covered most of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita in the universal laws. So I thought that would be more practical because reciting the verses and then going by the meaning may not be a very handy thing for me also, or for anybody else here. Yeah. If anybody says that he can translate that Bhagavad Gita shlokas word to word, then we can possibly think about it. But how I understood with that was, understanding the universal laws and then explaining that, which I have tried in my own way, right? But then the idea is good. Not Ashtavakra Gita. Ashtavakra Gita is very high-fi for this group. But we can definitely do the basic understanding of Bhagavad Gita. The learnings of Bhagavad Gita, we can pick up that. So there are 18 adhyayas, 18 learnings like that. We can dwell on that, each learning, maybe one session. So it's a good idea. I will look into it.
We can actually do a bit of
devise
Ashtavakra also.
something. Huh?
I think Ashtavakra ka bhi thoda we can talk. I think this audience.
Ashtavakra will be too heavy for this. That can be part of the Vedanta group, not here.
Sure.
Ashtavakra, what I've seen, adds to the Vedanta group here. वहाँ पे तो मैं करता भी हूँ, but then it may not be appropriate here. Here, Bhagavad Gita, we have 18 adhyayas, 18 chapters. So each chapter can have 1 or 2 learnings. So that way we can focus on that. That's a good idea. So we can definitely look into it. Yes. And meanwhile, duality and non-duality, if you have anything, you prepare something on that, maybe half an hour session. You do that, and we will have that session from you next week. Yeah. Everybody can contribute. Yes. Prepare on it. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, make a presentation on 10 minutes from your side, and we will all join in. Yes. Yes, Amiji, good idea. Okay. So
we should do this. I think
this is an invitation for everybody actually. If you want to come with a presentation, maybe for 5 minutes, 10 minutes presentation on any topic where you think you have some expertise and you want to share that, you're most welcome. So next week we are going to do this only. So Leslie is one candidate. Amiji will pick up a topic of himself, and anyone else. I don't want to do the session next week, so all of you will be doing the sessions. We can have question answers after that, and of course, for any specific discussion, I will be involved. Yes.
This is what I was talking about. Instead of you speaking much, let others take 10 minutes each.
I've given a lot of gyan to all the people, right? So now it's for you to pick up whatever you have picked up and then share that with the group. That way you will also learn more, and people will also get an opportunity to listen to a different speaker. Because many of us may be bored after hearing my voice. Right? Okay. So with this, we come to the end of the session. So I'll take another 2 minutes. Though I have already overshot 6 minutes, so I'll take another 2 minutes. Why? Because this Saturday we are going to have an orientation. Okay. So our Vedic Healing and Vedanta Wisdom program is completed. And this week we are going to have an orientation. So it will be on the Wednesday group, but the timing will be Saturday. And the timings are, the date is on Saturday. And the timings are 11 to 12:30. So all the guests are welcome. So if you want to attend the orientation, you are most welcome. If you have no people who would be interested in that program, you can invite them, and it is a Wednesday link, as I told you. So it is for all the guests. They can come and have a look at themselves, how they can fit into the program. It will be about how to become a great healer, Vedic healing, and of course the Vedanta wisdom. So 7 sessions of Vedic healing, 7 sessions of Vedanta wisdom, and 1 open house session, a question answer session kind of a thing, recap. That is how the 15 sessions are covered. So 15 sessions of Vedic Healing and Vedanta Wisdom program, orientation program in next Saturday, and the batch starts from next Saturday. Coming Saturday, uske agle Saturday. So that means around 25th, right? So that is what we are going to plan. So if you're interested, if you know people who are interested, invite them for the session. I will post the link in the group, and let's meet on this Saturday and make it a success for people who are committed to moving forward on the spiritual journey on a fast track. Wednesday sessions will definitely continue. And as we all know, Wednesday sessions are normally supplementing, and we pick up the topics which will help the participants to understand the Saturday weekend program much better. So Wednesday sessions will keep on continuing like this, but the Saturday programs will be starting from next week. Anybody who has any questions on that, you're welcome to contact me one-to-one. You want to see your schedules, so you want to check your schedules, and you want to ask me any questions on that, please get in touch with me so that you can participate in the orientation, and you can also participate in the program. Yes. All right, good. Any question? Anything else that you want to ask? Yes, Gunjanji, you can talk to me tomorrow. That's fine. Yes, anyone else who has any kind of question or anything that you want to ask? Okay, is that clear to everybody? All right, good. So with this, we come to the end of the session. Thank you very much. Though there was no special Gyan today, but I hope this session was good, interactive, and opens up a lot of opportunities for people to come up and share your views and your ideas in this group, right? So thank you very much for your participation. Enjoy a great day, enjoy a great week. And we meet again on this Saturday first, and then we meet again on the next Wednesday. Till then, Aham Brahmasmi. Thank you. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Obrigado.